Played into space. Shapes to shoot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
He's picked his way, decent chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Benatia. Caceres. And it's Neymar. Shot, surely! Cleared without hesitation. Oh, there's a probing ball. He shifted it to the flank. Hazard gets into a good position. Serginho. He's shifting through the gears here. Danger averted for now. Out to the left it goes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chance to... Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan given another corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. He has found the way through. Now can he... And the finish! And that has fair fizzed. They've played it short. That's tidy. Played out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Marquinhos. Played out towards the right wing. Now that is tidy, really tidy. That has been slung wide. Quality ball. And this is Raul. Oh, smashing head. Has fallen kindly here. It's a goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker.
Shevchenko! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Okazaki. De Ligt gets it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. A probing pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Ronaldinho. De Bruyne. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that is one way to stop him. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Neuer. And this is Ronaldinho. Looking to play him in. Endrick picks it up out wide. He's got away. And this is Raul. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Saliba. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Alexander-Arnold. Endrick. What a throw in. De Bruyne. He's looking wide, and he's managed to get free. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. De Ligt tries to clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Hazard. Rijkaard. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he'll shoot here! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Now it's Ronaldinho, and it's Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Cleared without complication. Raul did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that's a dangerous ball. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. He is through here. Rodri gets a foot in here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, facing up to his adversary, and he shoots! He's missed, but not by that far. Threads one in. Great pressure, plenty of it. Serginho in with the challenge. Serginho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the arm. Oh, shooting chance! Serginho. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that has been clubbed away. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Adrian Shevchenko is the guilty party there, and he's going to have his name taken. Great vision. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Lovely feet. And that's gone loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Inter Milan making consecutive changes here. Serginho, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Messi. And here's Shevchenko. Saliba. Rijkaard. Nice bit of trickery. And he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Benatia. 75 minutes played. Ronaldinho.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chance! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Number 20, Batistuta.
Oh, not quite. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho driving forwards. Endrick did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising. And a chance! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's got away. Four added minutes on the board. Saliba. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Endrick in acres of... He's having a shot! And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth.
And the finish! And that has skimmed the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Gotti. It's gone out for a throw-in. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bellingham. Gotti. So it is still 0-0. Cordoba looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of bowlers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Ambitious ball here. Out of play for a throw. Bellingham proves just a little... Up he goes! It's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
After 22 minutes is number 11, Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
Chelsea have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's in a great position here. Distributed tidily. Gets into some space. Oh, that's neat. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Camavinga. Gundogan has it out wide and in space. It's a promising position. That's really good defending. Back in once more. It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Gotti. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's really well cleared. He's in space and looking for options. That is lovely. An instinctive delivery. That's a decent clearance. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Gundogan. That's good play. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gotti. This looks promising. And shifted it to the flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Gotti, spread out to the left. Could try cutting inside here. Good ball, good take. Gundogan.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Gavi. Takes on his marker. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cleared away. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he plays one through. Now this could be a chance. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Chelsea have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're off again.
Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead.
He is through here. Real chance here. Shoots! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The goal scorer!
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Kubasi. Gundogan. Can he get it through? Now there's a fine ball. They've won a corner. Gotti attempts a clearance. And it's Camavinga.
Such good technique.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Alexander-Arnold.
And here's Lewandowski. He's got away. Shot, surely! Oh, he's been... And one more try! It's there! And they're back in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Chelsea take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pressing high and with purpose. Not the most accurate pass. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And he was quick to react. Knocks it into space. There's the delivery. Oh, smashing header! And what a be quick to recover this. He can get that clear. Camavinga. Nice bit of trickery. That's been cut out, well played. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Lewandowski! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And yes, it's him again. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's on it, can he get away? Played out towards the right wing. He's found some space. Chance for a shot! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Serves up across. Oh, that was vital. Lewandowski being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Played into space out wide.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for...
He's gone for goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Gavi. And he was alert to it. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Caceres.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Chelsea making consecutive changes
Coming
here.
on the field
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Ronaldinho gets a foot in here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he finish? And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. Oh, terrible pass. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Goal!
A momentary, and the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And here's Shevchenko. Hazard.
De Bruyne.
And it's Roberto Carlos. That's a sharp pass. Tries to play it through. Neymar. And here's Shevchenko. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his...
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee's come over. It's a red card.
Manchester United already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
That has not gone well. Schneider gets it away. And he thumps it clear. Oh, given away. And Batistuta! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 9, Owen. Coming on the field,
Manchester United making their first change very early on.
Well, Peter, it's difficult to be absolutely sure from up here what exactly has gone on, but it doesn't look like an injury.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Delivered in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good running with the ball. Now it's Batistuta.
Oh, sweet feet.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Searching pass he's played there.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Out for a throw. Neymar making good progress on the right-hand side. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Schneider. And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Batistuta. He's had a shot! Got to be quick to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Here it is, crossed in. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Azar. And now the breakaway. Now it's Shevchenko. Looking for the run. Azar. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rodri. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
No second thought, a straight red card.
Well, they are now a 9-man team. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
De Bruyne.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
And he's going to have his name taken. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's Rodri.
Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off.
Manchester United are now down to 8 following the sending off.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something.
And that's it.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So that's got things underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
And we have our very first corner. Right card, clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's in space and looking for options. Zola! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Zola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. And here's Zola. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's got away. Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a chance. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Hazard in acres of space out wide. Taken back almost at once. De Bruyne crosses. Tries to get it clear. And here's Batistuta. Shoots! In for the pieces! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Now it's Batistuta. The ball is loose and the chase is on. De Bruyne. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There will be a throw-in. Zola! Bale, good strong midfield running here. Benatia defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shevchenko, and that's aimed into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. And that's been won straight back. And it's Hazard. And here's Neymar, and the shot! It's there! That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Bale. Gets a good foot in there. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Shevchenko. He has found the way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first? Here's a chance! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Can he get on the end of this? Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Carlos. That is lovely. De Bruyne. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. And it's Nedved. Nedved tries a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Bangladesh really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's made its way to him. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Seedorf. Neymar. And he was quick to react. And that has put paid to that. Not the most accurate pass. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Zola with the short one. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Maldini. Zola chasing after it. De Bruyne. Aimed beyond the defence. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bale. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Chelsea, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead. No, he's not getting his way this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Batistuta's cross. Rijkaard.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early... Decent chance! Against the crossbar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Zola must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Passing is crisp and sharp. That ball looks a good one. Luis Suarez! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, nice touch. And here's Zanetti.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Van der Sar claims comfortably. Hazard, who does have an assist to his name. Now, can they get him away? Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. That pass has been well intercepted. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get through it. And Zola! And he has kept it out somehow.
Zola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Solar, he's found the way through. Great chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bale. Now it's Luis Suarez. Caceres. Now it's Batistuta. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's well spotted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Bangladesh clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
Solar! Nedved, he's tried one! Now there's a chance!
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Nice looking ball. And this is Zola. Chelsea still ahead by the game's only goal. Little pass back.
Ah, that's good.
It's Luis Suarez! It's hit the upright. Bale! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Desperate defending required here.
This looks promising. Palmer wins the duel this time.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Shapes to shoot!
Nedved.
Chelsea moments now away from seeing this one out.
There will be one.
That's a simple one for the
time.
keeper. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Neuer picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
Please be
there.
made aware that smoking is only permitted.
How would you
in
summarise what we've seen
designated
today then,
areas
Jim?
within these grounds.
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a result.